Have you ever stopped to think about what your kids will inherit from you beyond the cars, the houses, the bank account? I'm not only talking about money, I am referring to your habits, your mindset, the blueprints that they will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Do you know that for many families, the cycle of financial struggle is not all about the lack of effort or love? It's mostly about passing down broken money patterns without even realizing it. I grew up and it was a normal phenomena in our house to always hear about there is no money. We have to go borrow. I just borrowed this money. It's either I'm always hearing borrow or there is no money or we cannot afford this. That was the normal thing. And then it was a thing of always struggling to catch up. Growing up, I said to myself, I do not want to continue in this pattern. As a matter of fact, there are some words that I am intentional to never use around my kids or continuously use to myself, like borrow. I just borrowed this, or I don't have money. I cannot afford this. I am intentional to never use this kind of words, even if at the moment I may be broke, but these are words that I'm intentional to never use. Because I don't want that to become a pattern and then my kids start thinking that's how it's supposed to be. Say, for example, we may go to the store and they see something and they really want it. I'm not going to buy that thing just because they want it. I'm going to tell them this is not part of the budget. We didn't plan for this and we don't need this right now. I'm not going to say we cannot afford this, or I don't have money to buy this. I'm not going to say that. Even if right at that moment in my pocket I don't have the money, I'm not going to tell them that I don't have money to buy this. That's not the kind of mindset that I want them to incorporate. The truth is, if we do not get this right, our kids will start their financial lives from behind. They will inherit the same fears, the same struggle, and the same limitations we faced while growing up. A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children. Proverbs 13:22. Now, let me shock you today. This doesn't just mean leaving them money or property. This means leaving them wisdom, leaving them healthy money habits, and a roadmap to build on. Empowering them with skills. That's how you break that generational curse. By giving your kids the tools to do better than you did. Now, I am going to be handing to you my personal 3 practical and actionable steps that I took and I am still actively implementing to ensure that that generational struggle of brokenness is finally broken. Number 1. Talk about money openly with your kids. Instead of shielding kids away from money talks, I invite them into my financial life. Like today, if you ask my kids how much I'm making, they will tell you. They know that. I actually sit down together at the end of every month with my kids to draft the budget for the new month. Now, with this habit of coming up with a budget together, when we go to the store, they already know what's on the budget. And whenever they are seeing that they are tempting to ask, they know that it wasn't part of the budget. So sometimes I'll hear my daughter say, oh, this wasn't part of the budget, so I wouldn't even ask for it. It makes me glad in my heart. They also understand that as part of the standard in our household, once we have our pay come in, we have to first save towards investment before we spend. When we are drafting that monthly budget, the portion that goes towards savings and investing is the first thing on the list on that budget sheet. Is the first thing, even before all the other expenses, before we start itemizing all the other action items. So right there is the mindset, the habits that I'm looking to incorporate in them. You know, you can at least agree with me that kids learn more from what they see us do as opposed to what we say. Number 2, I prioritize building assets and not just in the saving. Look, the thing is, our kids need to see us work smart and not working always hard. They need to see that the only way you can get out of that struggle of brokenness is by growing your wealth, planning towards retirement, because at the end of the day, retirement will come. Whether we like it or not, time will fly by and retirement will still come. So that's the conversation we constantly have in our house. So they see all those things. So I am instilling in them that culture and that mindset that you don't only focus on going to look for money, hustle for it, working so hard. What are the things that you can do to ensure that whatever you've brought in as income is continuously generate income for you? That's how the rich people think. That's how the rich people get rich. So start small and ensure that while you don't just go save money, invest it. That is the culture we are prioritizing. And whenever any interest rate of return, any amount comes in from the interest rate, I show them that, oh, look, out of this $30,000 that we have in the emergency fund so far, this month we made maybe $70 addition to it. Say if it's in a high yield savings account, if it's in something like the Roth IRA or the brokerage account, I'm showing them that, oh, look, this month, this is how much we made, or this is how much we lost. I'm showing them all of that. We talk about this thing. Just imagine your child seeing you buy $50 of Amazon shares every month. That will be a lesson that they will always remember when they grow up. And number 3, we have to show them consistency and discipline. The number 1 money habit kids easily pick up is not about how much what we buy. It's really about how consistent and disciplined we are. So if they see you saving $20 every month and you're consistent with these, they will learn that consistency is the number 1 way of building wealth. At the same time, if they see us panic every time a bill comes in, panic or curse every time we go to the mail and we get letters of bills, they will learn financial fear, and you don't want that. I can tell you that that's how I grew up. I am still actually working on it. It's not completely gone, and that's something that I know that I wouldn't want my kids to inherit, because that's not a good place to be. Consistency and discipline is what we call true legacy, and that is what will help us create financial stability across generations. Look, our kids do not need us to be a millionaire tomorrow. What they need from us is to start building a platform, a financial foundation gradually that will help them stand on it and grow it tomorrow. They need to inherit discipline, not debt. And they need to inherit opportunities and not obstacles. Look, when you decide to change your money habits, you're not just changing your life, you're changing that of your children's children. And that's power. That's true legacy. Recently, I watched a video on social media where there's this guy on social media that I follow, I love so much. He goes about helping poor people or people that needs help. And there was this little girl of 12 years old. This guy helped the family of this girl. And there was a statement that when this guy was interviewing this girl said that just broke me. This girl was crying and so appreciative of what the guy gave to them. The guy gave them money. The guy got them a new car with the mom. And then this girl said something. This girl said, I hate my life so much. Every time I look at other children, I ask myself, why can't I just experience what they're experiencing for a day? I hate my life so much. That brought a lot of fear in me. And then I start to ask myself, what am I doing today to ensure that my kids don't have to go through this? What am I doing today to ensure that they have a healthy foundation to build on and not inherit my wahalas? So that's exactly what I'm bringing to us today, to think about it for a second. So here is my challenge for you today. Pick just one money habit you can improve and let your kids see you doing it. Maybe it's starting a budget, and if you need help with a wonderful getting started with budgeting, just put in the comment section budget and I will send you my amazing budgeting template. Maybe it's automating your savings. Maybe it's cutting just one expense and deciding to put that money into an investment instead. Or it's just having your first financial conversation on the dinner table today. Start Start small, but start today, because our kids are watching and they need us to get this right. As for me, I actually think a good place to start is to first understand what it means to have a strong financial house. If you need help with that, coming up with a strategy or a plan to get this right for your family, for your kids, I am here to help you. Please feel free to leave me a message. Just check, if you're watching this from YouTube, check on the description box. You will see our contact information. Just reach out. And if you're watching this on all other social media platforms, just leave in the comment section and say help, and I will be more than happy to connect with you, and we get going with a strategy that will help you become financially free or build long-term legacy. Thank you so much. This is Coach Karen. Most people know me as your business agility, career, and AI coach. And now I'm educating everyday people like you, like me, on how to be rooted in healthy money habits that will help you save smart, invest with confidence, and build wealth without stress, without any confusion. If you like what I'm saying, please do not forget to hit that subscription button, follow, share with at least 5 people, and drop your meaningful comments. Thank you so much, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.